All right, welcome back. So we are at the BMX track. I've got the TLR Typhon all serviced and out here. Want to give it a rip. My son is getting his Typhon all cleaned up, ready to rip, so that we can bring them out and race each other. So I want to get some practice in, and I want to see how this performs in the dirt to see if it'll stay clean. So I did bring the air blower and with the Cow RC product on here and the silicone spray, I want to see when it's dirty if I can just blow it off, how much stuff is going to stick to it, how hard is it going to be to clean up after I rip the RC for the first time, after pretty much pulling it apart, servicing all the diffs, servicing the shocks in silicone spray. Now I didn't open up the shocks and change the fluid, but I did service all the bearings with the Cow RC product. Shock shafts, I went ahead and did. The silicone boots, went ahead and cleaned those up, put silicone spray over all the plastic, cleaned up the chassis, and just set it up again. I am noticing that the front is cambered in a lot more on the left front wheel. The back of this RC, I did with the TLR, you can change the pills, and I pretty much zeroed out. I think it has a ½ degree toe in the rear with almost zero camber. So we're gonna get it up here and do some ripping. It is on 4S. I brought a 6S pack, a 4S pack, and a 3S pack. I believe this thing on 4S is perfect, but we'll see. The pack wasn't fully charged. It's like 414 a cell. That's good enough for the testing I'm doing today. Plan is to charge up 4 packs for me and my son, come out here and rip them a little bit. This is Sandy. This has got Spectrum electronics in it with a good steering servo. I believe it is the Spectrum upgraded steering servo, but it's super fast, all aluminum, does really well.
Howdy.
Hi. Looks like the only track that's open is the BMX track. We'll see how well this product keeps the sand and the grime off the axles, all that kind of stuff. Looks like they finally fixed that hole. Oh. Oh. Steering is really sensitive. Probably turn down the door rate. Uh-oh, big RC car. Big old bashers over here. Try to stay out of his way. Don't want to get run over with my little TLR Typhon. Trying to gauge the speed I need to clear this with a good landing. This thing flies so nice. Oh. Oh. Too much down. Watch out for these big rocks. Oh. All good. All right, we're gonna get out of here before this thing destroys my RC car. This thing is just too small and fragile to get hit by a arm of Creighton. So we'll get back, we'll blow this thing off. We'll see if the product works. Handle's nice, very controllable. Wow. Just too many people up here for my liking. Going head on with a fifth scale with this little RC just isn't good. I saw them at last minute because I'm not looking. I'm not assuming somebody's coming up over the jump. And it's just like people riding the track. It's the same thing. I just tried to stay in an area that that's next to me. And I figured, you know, they would do the same. But you know, it doesn't always happen. So they apologize, which is fine, but it's just better that I walk away. I don't want to destroy this RC before I race my son. I'm glad the kid's out here having fun. It's a big RC for a little kid, but his dad's with him, so is what it is. I want to blow this thing off and see if the silicone spray will still sounds good. Doesn't sound like any of the sand has gotten into the bearings yet. Nice thing about the chassis wash with the Cow RC is that it's not a degreaser in any way. As you've seen, I was soaking the diff covers and grease in it, and it didn't break any of the grease down, which means when you clean your chassis, you spray it all over your chassis and you blow it off or you wipe it down, it's not taking the grease and the oils off of anything because it's not a degreaser in any way, which is good, and it shouldn't dry out the plastics. So we're gonna get over here, fire up the generator. You can see the thing is really dirty or dusty. I've got the diffs very open, including the center diff, to make the RC real stable. It's something I noticed Brian did as well. That's why it doesn't wheelie. It just diffs out. And when you're racing, that's what you want. You don't want a tight center diff, that kind of stuff. You want to be able to nail the trigger, get off the line, and without it wheeling. Same thing with turns. You want a tight turning radius without the front and rear diff forcing the wheels to overdrive it and go up on two wheels. So I think I got this RC pretty dialed in. I just want to get my son's that way. I've been letting my son do his own. It's the only way he's going to learn. Just try to tell him what I would do. He doesn't need to follow it. He does what he wants anyway. Brakes are good. So I'm going to take a picture of this thing before, then we're going to blow it off real quick. Let's get the blaster fired up. So I could see that the dust has got a light sticking to it. So now we're going to go back and spray it down with the chassis wash, because as you can see, there is a light dust over everything. So let's get it back and wash it down, and see how dirty this stuff is. So let's see how well the chassis wash does on cleaning this up, because everything's got a light coat of dust on it. All right, we'll be back. All right, so got the cow RC parts and chassis wash and some hide wipes. We're going to spray this thing down, blow it off, take your battery out. Let's see how this thing cleans up. Not supposed to get it on the tires, but I did. I should have probably popped off the tires. Remember, spraying it into these bearing carriers. It shouldn't take the grease off of the bearings at all. There we go. We're gonna let it sit a minute and then blow everything off. See how it does. All right, gave it about 5 minutes. All right. Take the hide wipe. We're going to wipe some of this down. Just trying to get the majority of the dirt off of it. In between rounds is what you're looking for. Or before you take it inside and tear the whole RC down. The main thing you're looking for is you don't want to take the grease or all the servicing you've done off the RC. So all that work you put into it. Oh, look at this shock. This was probably from that impact. The whole cap is gone. So it literally did break my shock. It broke the retainer for this front shock hitting that RC, because I didn't notice it. Now I have to get some parts ordered up. I wasn't planning on breaking this RC because I wanted to race my son tomorrow. But hitting a 5th scale with this small of an RC will definitely do that. Everything's on except for the retainer. So let's see, that's going to make this RC an op, and that's why we go over the RC. Especially after a crash like that, head on. It probably shattered that. So I'll see. I don't know if I don't think I have another retainer, because you normally reuse those when you replace your shocks. But the Cow RC product definitely cleans up the RC a lot easier. Now I'm gonna, I guess, not run tomorrow and order up some parts for this RC now. Need that shock retaining clip. For the front. So it'll give me more time to clean up this RC. Just gonna suck for my son. We won't be able to race now. It's all part of an accident. It's not an on purpose. But if you see somebody running at the track, try to stay away from them, I guess is is the key here. Kid was just out having fun, probably excited to see another RC enthusiast out there, and wanted to show off his skills. Figured he'd run next to me, but that's why I don't like running with somebody when I'm out testing, because I'm not paying attention. If I don't know you're there, I just don't. And when you're whizzing by, I don't look all the way to my left unless I hear something or see something, which with bikes and people walking and apparently RCs, you just don't see them until it's too late. I jammed on the brakes, but ran into them. I tried to slide out, but caught this right front shock mount and busted it off. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Let me know what you think about the Cow RC product. I think the product works, and we'll see over time how it does with the plastics. Shock cap definitely broke, but you know, like I said, this is a couple years old already, and we'll go from there. But like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.